Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Dereck Reacts, back at it again, and today we're going to be looking at Pet Shop Boys. Yes, again, as I do my second review with them for the Pride Series week here, and I'm looking forward to it with Go West, the official video. But before we get into the video, please take a moment, comment, like, and subscribe. I would love to hear your feedback, makes videos like these all the possible, and also take a moment to follow me and like me both on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. Without further ado, let's go. Interesting. Huh. I want to say, first of all, the introduction to this video, you're seeing a lot of computer-generated type of like graphics going on. Kind of like cheesy now because I guess, you know, it hasn't aged so well, but I don't know if the intended purpose was to do it this way versus, you know, in a much more sophisticated manner. But the beats, guys, the beats, you even hear those little intricate doves, like the sounds of the doves passing through, or even birds. I don't know if they're doves, but I love the whole setup and his voice. His voice is sounding so good. Interesting. Oh, I like that. I like what they did here. I like what Pet Shop Boys did here. They introduced some trumpets. I'm hearing trumpets, a lot of trumpets, and obviously synthesizers. But then they bring in another vocalist. I don't know what her name is. Sylvia Mason James, I believe is Sylvia Mason James. She comes in and she's giving the song texture and even more lift, kind of like that that back vocalist, kind of like almost choir the quality to it. Interesting. So poppy. Look at that. So you're seeing a lot of social political stuff going on here, and even the symbol there, it seemed like that was a Soviet symbol, Soviet imagery there with the star and that hook thing, and you're getting the colors coming. So there's a lot of influential symbolic pieces into this that I'm going to dig deeper in, because the video is providing all these images and imagery, a lot of symbolism.
There where the air is free, we'll be what we want to be. our shades. We will find a place where there's so much space. And the pace back east, rustling just to feast. Ready to be tuned. We are gonna do. Life is peaceful.
Wow. Oh my God. And then she comes in again. Ooh. Holy crap. Great video with a great song. Look at that. Interesting. And then it shows the green side of the Statue of Liberty, but which was once red. It's interesting how they decided to go about this video. A lot of symbolism with many different multiple meanings. There's a lot of social political implications involved in this song, along with those those gay influences as well. There's a lot of stuff going on here, guys, and I'm going to try to break it down for you as much as I can. But I want to first get out of the way the layering and texture that was provided by Sylvia Mason James to give that song so much lift. I love it because it takes the song to new heights, as it was always in that kind of like steady tempo. Even if it was upbeat and poppy, I love it. But she provided such great texture to it, even towards the end, as I mentioned when she was doing her bit. This is so good, on point. All those synths, you hear all those synths coming in. I love it. And even those drums. The drums kind of like maybe manipulated by the synths. And it was great. So let's look at the history with this song in particular, because Go West was a rallying cry that brought disaster to millions of Native Americans, but also led to the establishment of key pieces of nation to California, for example, during the 19th century. And the original was actually recorded by the Village People, and it was a disco anthem. Lyrics to encourage gay men to move to San Francisco, a city that was supposed to be free and a safe space for them. So that's interesting, and that brings about the whole LGBT movement and why it's so prominent in gay culture. But it was originally sung by the disco group Village People, but then in 1993 it came into the hands of Pet Shop Boys, and that's when it really took off. And it really became something because they gave it this treatment here, as you can see, with those computer-generated graphics that are somewhat outdated and cheesy at this time, but it may have been done on purpose. It may have been done on purpose because it is quite cheesy, but there was also a lot of symbolism. You saw Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe appear throughout the video, as Tennant carries a blue and yellow striped arrow staff. And then you see Lowe traveling on a surfboard, and you see kind of like the beach balls and all that. Going west. What does that symbolize? What is that trying to? What is it she trying to portray here? Well, it has been written and said that there's a darker side, obviously, because of the whole AIDS epidemic that caused a lot of deaths in the gay community in the 80s and 90s, and adding a twist that was once optimistic, promising a message that the Village People shared, and then they were asked also to perform this song, which I want to see live, at a AIDS charity at the La Hacienda nightclub in Manchester. So the duo selected this song to sing for the charity, the AIDS charity, Go West, and a very, a good song choice it was for them. But let's look at the video, because the video we see a lot of the stuff that's going on with those the troops, those men that are dressed up, and even them, you can actually kind of hear them singing throughout the song, Go West," chanting it, and marching. You kind of like visualize them marching, and even though it's provided too with visuals, you see them too in your head marching, um, and singing "Go West, Go West," but depicting a gray city, communist domination, that is kind of like a Soviet, the Soviet imagery, So "Go West," the, seemingly Western society. There's speaking and singing about the Western society and Soviet men and stuff like that. So I like that. I like how there's like kind of like that political tie to it, but also that backstory of the AIDS epidemic and AIDS movement, that was so big during this time, especially in the 90s, guys, 80s and 90s. And Pet Shop Boys were able to put this, and give it some great treatment with all those synths and those sounds that I love. And this is why this is the second reaction I've done with Pet Shop Boys, and they've proven to me that they can do it, with their synths and sounds and his vocals. His vocals are amazing, amazing vocals. I love it. I love how he kind of like, it's almost like a stretch, and it just he just like sings, and it's very unique. I don't know. It's a very unique type of singing style that he has. Very 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 unique, very 80s sounding, I would say, but it's very unique, and I like it. So yeah, so Pet Shop Boys does it. They do it justice here, with Go West. I'm looking forward to their live version as well, and to their other videos. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment and like and smash that subscribe button. I can't wait to hear you guys' feedback and also recommendations. Submit those through Facebook and Instagram. Looking forward to it, guys. Take care. Love you guys. Peace.